That's gross. Good morning, ladies. Don't start. No, go on. Shoot. Okay. This is something entirely different. It needs to go down there for now. Let me bring this over so I can actually use this. Not so close. Okay. Boy, he's trying every angle to get up here this morning. Good morning, Miss Francis. Okay, where are we at? This thing. Okay. All righty. So I did some little diggings. Let me get this out of the way real quick, and we'll talk about what I did. So I got these the other day. They came in from AliExpress, and I did a little digging, and I found, made these the other night, Monday night, a couple of journal cards. I found some scrapbook paper when I was out on my scavenger the other day, and one of them was a sheet that had like a bunch of this on it. There were some other pieces that were kind of janky, but I kept them anyway because the back of this is a ruler. So we have all of these, which I thought was kind of cool. We have some tape measures and the whole page. We got one pair of scissors out of it, but we got a couple of button things and some dress weights, a couple of those. We got one seam binding, a couple of sewing needles in different colors, some pins. We got some beeswax, some thimbles, a bias tape, some sewing needles, a little piece of rickrack, and a couple, 3-4 little ruler things out of a whole 12 by 12 sheet because they couldn't put it lined up properly. Love when they do that crap, right? Okay. Good morning, Mari. And then I was digging around and I found these, and we had these in the sale a couple of months back, and I kept a set, and I think this might work. And I found this on my scavenger, and I thought, well, that's going to work. So we got those. And then remember Jen was in the other day and she said that her friend Steffi had some sewing stuff, and she's a graphic artist, and so these came from Steffi's Thread and Glue Design, and she gave them to me. And this was each one of these is a whole page. I just reduced it down so that I could use it to make ephemera. This was a whole page, but I reduced it because I wanted to use it as a belly band. Again, 2 pages, but I reduced them down so I could cut out the pieces. And then this one, this is a piece of paper that I reduced down because I just wanted this piece. And then there's this, and this was a page that I reduced down and then realized that I wanted to use some pieces from it as, bigger pieces. So I went ahead and enlarged it so I could make tags, make the tags be tags. Make the tags to be tags. Now this one, it never comes out looking decent. So I just cut it off and made a tag out of it. And then I ended up with this piece, which I thought was kind of cool. So many, 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 many thanks to Steffi. And if we can, if we get her in here at some point, we can ask her where you guys can get her digitals, because she's not on Etsy anymore. So, but we have those. And now that I've shown them to you, I'm going to cut them out because I'm going to be using them to make some ephemera. So we'll put those over there for now. And the journal cards that I made it out of this lady's home journal page. And this page is from June of 1930. So we kept the date. All right. So I did find the spool that I was looking for, the spool die. And so I cut out a bunch of pieces of that and sewing needles and things that came in that set. So I was able to put that on there. And then I glued this down. I had to use a needle to get the glue under there, but I got that down. So we now have a sewing, thread. So here's where we're at. We did this the other day. This is just a little bag, a little pocket that we made with a little journal thing in it. By the way, I did find these, and it is a full page, and I ordered it. But we made a little pattern envelope, tuck in there. And so here's where we're at. And I thought I would use this to make the belly band for this. And hopefully I got it small enough to be able to do that. And I have this cool new trimmer we're going to try. All right, let's see. A little bit more, I think. Okay, we're going to take a little bit off of there. Yeah, it doesn't cut straight lines. Or maybe I'm not holding it straight. That could be a thing too. So let's be honest. If I don't have a line to line it up against. Okay. So we'll get that out of the way. All right, so we need to take off a little bit more over here and quite a bit over here. Let me straighten this up because I did make a mess of the line. This one. All right, let's see how we did. Just a hair more, and I think we got it. Okay. All right, we got it. I'm just throwing things on the floor over here. It's cool. All right. So I'm going to glue this down to this and then cut it out, and then we'll ink once we have it. Whew. So the Amy's not feeling well. So I've been left to my own devices. Yesterday I had to go to the lab to get my blood drawn. And let's just be honest, that's not really a place that you want, to me to be alone. And unsupervised. Yeah. So I went to the lab yesterday. I wasn't unsupervised. Hubby went with me. But I was in there and the lady was taking my blood. And being the giant child that I am, she was done drawing my blood. She'd untied the tourniquet, but she hadn't taken it off yet. It was just untied, and it was stuck in my fatty. So I grabbed it and I said, "Can I keep this?" And she went, "Sure." So I have the tourniquet. You know what? Satisfying. So satisfying. And then as I was getting my sweater on, I realized that this was sitting there and I had to have it. I did very well. So I put this on my shirt and I went out to the waiting room where Hubbard was. And I was snapping that thing. And there's a lady sitting next to him. And I walked over and I went, "Look what I got." And he's like, "Oh, God." And the older lady sitting next to him, she's probably in her 60s or 70s. She went, "Well, you got a fun wife." He's like, "You have no idea." So, yeah. All right. So now we have a belly band. And we need to figure out what we're putting in it. We have no idea. I just made a belly band. That's it. Oh, here we go. We could put one of those giant journal cards I made in there. Let's see. And let's see. I'm going to do this little basket. Okay. Let me cut this out. Okay, so let me get some ink on this. I don't like that. Gotta get rid of it. It's a pain in the butt, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, better. And yeah, I'm just going to glue, so we don't need to do that. But that's something. Fun, I got to get this at the right angle. There we go. I hate piecing, and this is why I hate piecing. I don't want to sit here and have to get out a syringe to do this, so I'm hoping that's good. I'll hit it with the syringe later. Okay. Okay. All right, so now we have this, which we have to decide if we're going to close it and turn it into a pocket this way, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. And then I'm going to open this. So I'm just going to use my scissors. Get that open. Okay. Now, let's decide what we're going to put there. That one. All right, we have, let's see, 5 3/4. So we'll go 5.5 by 4. And then 5.5. Okay. Perfect. It's just a quiet morning. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to do my thing today, and I haven't done it. I got right into this. I'll do it later and post it. I didn't do my card. I'm not going to put all this away just to get all that out. Yeah, that would be a pain in the behind. So I'll do it off camera and post it in the group. This week it is, I'm not sure. I'll have to look. This week it is superheroes or steampunk. Not bad for cutting blind. Okay. And this can be a giant journal card. We could do like a 5.5 by 4.5 journal card. Let's see. 5.5 by 4.5. And there we go. Let's do 4.5. 5.5. Okay. Let's see. All right, so we got 4.5 by 5.5. And then you got to tear. Really? Are you just being that annoying? Ah. Urgh. Okay. Okay, we're used to it by now. Okay. Ink. All right, let's see. What do we got? All right, I'm going to round corners real quick. All right. Let's ink the card and see where that gets us. I'm going to get this out of the way real quick so we can work on this, because now I'm all involved in this. Oh, let's see. Hmm. I gotta find the right piece. Still have to get over to Blick because I'm running out of glue stick. There we go. A little bit there. Okay. It needs a pop of color. Needs a pop of color. Nope. That's not it. I think I have it. This is also part of that sewing die that I have. The die cut. Yeah. Buttons. I also think I somewhere have a punch that does buttons. I don't know. But if I did, oh, how fabulous that would be. Because these are a pain in the butt. Okay. And it needs a thing. It doesn't need a thing. It's going to go in a pocket that's smaller than it. There, see? Now it's a big old journal card. All right. So now we're going to cover this back piece. We probably should have written down what this was. 5 3/4, so 5.5 by 4. 5.5 by 4. Give or take. Let me take this out. Okay. I need this to be 4. And then I'm going to take off her legs. Okay. Take a little bit off the top, and then we'll figure it out. Okay, let's see. Ho, 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 we just made it. Anybody see what I did with the pencil? There it is. I stabbed myself in the wrist yesterday with my scissors. And it hurts like hell. I didn't do it on purpose. I dropped my scissors and it penetrated me. And now, and I wiped it off with alcohol, but I think it's infected. I need to put some bacitracin on it. All right, so I'm going to put this down. And I'm going to get out some of my fabric scraps tomorrow because I think that the perfect thing to add to this would be some fabric scraps here. Like this is what I'm thinking about making this out of, you know? Hold on. I got it on there totally crooked. Let me see if I can get it up. Okay. It's okay. We can fix it. All right, let's try this again. There we go. More better. Okay. Okay, I'm going to jimmy this a little bit on the inside because that is like, goes too deep. So let's see. Okay, that fixed it in. Okay. And then this one, I'm going to do the same kind of thing. I'm going to glue it down. And then this one's going to be a top pocket, though. Okay, so let's go back over here. All right. So I think, yeah, I think like a scrap of fabric here would be a cute, something, some scrap of something. Let me see. I have some vintage ribbon. Let me see if I can find a piece. Or I could just throw it all on the floor. That's at least good too. I think that lives there. We get some Fabri-Tac. Bog of eternal stench. Ugh. We'll wait. Okay. Now that I have glue all over that. And they have glue all over these. That's always fun. There we go. Yeah, I think that that's what that needed. Okay. So we did 3 pages and a journal card. That's pretty good, right? Okay. Okay, but I can't close this because this has to dry. So I'm just going to put a clamp on there and down there. And I'm going to set that to the side. All righty. All right. So I think I'm going to start coming on at 10 a.m. just to get the extra 15 minutes. Tomorrow there's a video coming out, the Pocket Letter Explained. And then I have a viewer request for 7 pockets. So we did that one. And next Saturday, a week from Saturday, is going to be our free class. And then I'm going to release the video the day after, the regular video. Okay. So the live is not going to be released, but the video will be. If that makes sense. So the live will be live. And then when we're done with the live, I'm going to take it down. So you will still have access. If you attend the live, you'll still have access because you'll have the link. But other people won't be able to, and all of the measurements and everything will be in the actual video that I made for it. No, I don't think we need to save her legs. Save her legs, doctor. Save them. Okay. So now that I pulled all this apart, I have to put it all back together now. Okay, so that is all that I think we have going on there. I will do my ATC, my 52 card challenge, off camera, and then I will post it to the group. I'm sorry I didn't do it. I know I'm supposed to, but I didn't. There's just days where I don't think. And so I screw some things up. I've never just stuffed a pattern back in the envelope before. I'm always really careful with it. We'll keep that. It could work on something. It just didn't work on what it was on. Alrighty then. Now, don't forget, if you want some of this, this stuff, these, they're in the shop. I'm pretty sure that I listed them as clothes. Let me see. Well, I guess I could sign into my Etsy store. Might tell me if there's stuff in there. Oh, and there is. Okay. Over to listings. Now I'm confusing the computer. All right, let me see. I got the food ones are listed. I did not list the vintage ones. All right, so here's what we'll do. If you want some of these, if you order the vintage ones and just put food in the comment, I will send you a set of the vintage ones as opposed to the food ones. There's no method to it. I just grab a lot and give you the lot, so it's not like you're going to get all. This one is from 1922. This one's from 1925. I just grabbed some. This one's from 1926. I just grabbed a few, and that's exactly what I do. I just grab what's there, boom, 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 off the top, give you the lot, and send it out. Okay. So, if you want this, or if you want the food ones, get the food ones. The food ones are cool too. The food ones are really cool, actually. I'm putting these things up here and they're just falling down on me. So I do not have any more kits. The kits are sold out. Let me see. You get the food ones are 10 pages for $7. And you know what? I'm just going to add them in here. Hold on. Variation. Add a variation. What is the okay, we got that. Your options. Food. Style. Okay. Done. Quantities vary. Yes. There, let's spell that correctly. Okay, so let me get the ad. Let me pull it so we can get the link. It's a featured item. So if you go in the shop, it'll bring it up for you. But I'll go ahead and pull it up. Copy those here, there, paste, go. Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you. The food ads. You get The food, you get 8 sheets, but you only get 5 of the style, and it's $7. But the reason for that is because the style ads are older than the food ads. Anyway, there they are. That's the link. They are cool though. But I also have Campbell Soup ads, Kellogg's ads, Sunbright crackers, Del Monte, all kinds of vintage from like the 30s and 40s on the food. But the clothing ads are back to the 20s. Anyway, just to say. So I have 1, 2. I have like 3 more people that need to that I need to get payments from. I've already gone to the post office like every day this week. I'm going to be going again today because I still have, like I said, I still have 3 outstandings, but I'll get those taken care of probably in the next day or so. But I'm going to the post office today because I have like mine and Amy's packages that need to go. Yes, ma'am. Your package has been shipped. Let's see. I'm a pirate, not a robot. Oh, let's see. You are in transit. You left yesterday. You're traveling. All right. So that's it. That's all I have today. I'm going to get some stuff done. I got a lot of stuff to do. I got to get to the post office. I got some paper that needs to be packaged. And I have a whole stack. Oh my God. I have a whole stack of stuff that I got yesterday on Scaventure that needs to be processed. I need to decide if it's going in the shop or is it for sales. That all has to be processed. I'm going to be doing, I have my off-camera project. I have to do my card for today. Oh my goodness. I need to go back to bed.
Shit.
Oh, and I pulled this up. This is that box of trims, the embroidered trims and stuff that I got when I was on my last lace Scaventure. And I thought, some of these we could use in this journal. It's all wedding lace and stuff. And I thought some of these we could use. So we're probably going to use some of this. I'll probably going to tea dye some of it, okay? But we'll use it in this journal. It'll be fun. It'll make the journal so fat. All right, that's it, ladies. That's all I have today. I'm going to scoot on out of here. If you're new here and you haven't done so already, hit the button, make a fat lady happy. What can I say? It's the only joy in my life. No, I'm kidding. Check out the community tab. Scoot on over to my Facebook group. And I would love to have a card to show you, but I don't. But, we are doing the 52 cards in 52-week challenge. That's our 2024 challenge. And this week, and there's a list on the Facebook group that goes to this list, to my drive. It's in the features at the top. We are doing superhero or steampunk this week. And I will be doing mine and posting it in the group because I didn't do it. And I'm bad. I'm a bad channel host. Bad. But that's it. Until I see you again, stay well, my friends. Bye.